Episode 6.
Honeymoon.
The honeymoon, y'all. This episode, there was a lot going on all at once. But let's do a recap real quick. The biggest part of the episode is that Keisha finally told her mom about the sex tape. The previous episode, we know that Don, Justin's mom, found out about the sex tape. So we start off with Justin gets a new Jeep, he gets a new car, he's very excited. His parents sit him down and is like, hey, Keisha has a sex tape. Justin says, I know. They was like, what? So Don says, how did her mom take it? Turns out her mom doesn't know. Keisha needs to tell her. So Keisha tells her mom. Her mom walks out on her, very upset.
Her mom had the worst reaction.
She did, but she also told her as she was getting ready to go to work. As we said, she's
Okay.
busy. She's working 2 jobs. So she walks out on her to go to her job. A stressful scene in the middle happens where Justin's like, I got to go be with her. And then we don't know if the police going to go pull him over, going to arrest
you
him.
were more stressed out about that. And I think you're looking at this from a lens of a mom, which is so interesting. I'll be looking at it from the lens of Justin sometimes, and then I like go back from Justin to the dad Eric, but you're like fully like
I'm looking at it from the mom's perspective, probably because I can't relate to Keisha at all. I wasn't that fast girl, but she's pretty fast, and I don't relate to her other than the fact that she is young and in love, I guess. But as the mother and having these black boys, he was like, I gotta go be with Keisha. You told us that we need to be her village. I gotta be with her. Her mom just walked out on her. And this is a beautiful scene again between Justin's parents. They have a moment where it's like, don't go, you're my baby. The cops are out here trying to kill these black boys. And the dad is like, we have to teach him to be a man. How do we do that? What happens if you get pulled over? Keep your hands on the wheel, throw your wallet on the dashboard, like all the things he's trying to teach his son. It's a really powerful moment.
I think my most powerful moment is just basically like the relationship between the two parents. That's okay. If like as soon as he was like, oh, that's my girlfriend, the mom Dawn, she was like, all right, let me get her number. And
she's a mother, y'all. She's a mama.
Yeah, having that is super important. Just like having that mutual understanding. If our people are together, your parents are cool with my mom and dad. There's no like beef like that. And I think that was really important and really pivotal because like Don called Shelly.
Yes.
And was like, hey, I'm checking in on you. And she did say something about therapy and they went to therapy real quick, but that was it.
There is a moment between Don and Shelly, even though we know that they have an age difference, it feels like they still have the same understanding. We are raising these black kids in this world, in America. And so I get that's a pivotal moment. That's foundational. It's like if our kids are going to hang out together, if our kids are going to be together, let's talk to each other. Let's have a relationship too. So that's a great moment. In the end,
she said, I would want she was like, if this happened to my kid,
I would want to know. And she did, and she apologized. It was very mature. She said, I'm sorry if I overstepped. She was like, no, you're right. I would want to know. It's hard. I was caught off guard. I'm upset. I'm angry. I don't know where to put it. She kept saying someone has to pay because she's like, I'm out here working to the bone. She ain't having no fun. She literally, from the moment we meet Shelly, she's like, all I want to do is go to the beach and put my feet in the sand.
And also, the timing of Keisha is so funny because Keisha is always like, I got the job at USC. And it's like, okay, let me tell you about the sex tape. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's always something. But
also,
the mom she's trying to put up this facade that she's perfect. Keisha is. She's not. And it's really tough because I'm like, she's good. She's not perfect, but she is good. She did make a mistake. The big reveal was that Keisha sent the tape to Christian. And that's one of the reasons.
And that's what shook me. The mom, Shelly, Keisha's mom, she comes back and she's like, okay, I spoke to a therapist. I'm trying to, I hear you. Because originally she was like, we pressing charges. Christian can't do this. People, they can't do this to us. And Keisha's like, no. Okay. So she comes back and she's like, all right, I spoke to a therapist. It's fine. It is what it is. And Keisha's like, I'm just trying to forgive myself. What? Because I sent him the tape. This whole time, I'm under the assumption that Justin took the tape. He's probably videoing his girl giving him head. He sent it to his homeboy and da-da-da-da. But no, Keisha, whoever filmed it, but Keisha is the one that sent it. That sent the tape to Justin. It's her video, and she made a huge mistake. And we were talking about this because I know we dated when we were younger, when we were high schoolers, and it's like I've sent him pictures of me, pictures, videos, breasts, whatever. It's like I would hope that you wouldn't send it to anybody, that you wouldn't show it to anybody. So what was he thinking? I don't know.
But what were you thinking? To give a 17-year-old boy that?
I'm giving my boyfriend. You're right. So these are the things that's like, do we teach our children this? This is wild because she probably loved Christian too. So, anyways.
Also, they saying I love you too many times.
No, they're not. This is young love. So how does it? It ends with.
The last thing was just like he applied for a school and he slammed.
Okay. The other key takeaway for me was it was key. It's not key to you, but it's key as a mama. Justin's mom is like, I'm doing everything in my power to get you to where I think you need to be. You have to graduate high school. You have to get into a good school. And she was like, and even that almost means nothing in America. We are raising Black boys. There is a pivotal scene where they're in the dining room. He's trying to tell his mom, trying to open up about his feelings. Like, I'm not sure if I really want this yet. I don't know if I still want basketball. I don't know if I still want this. And she's like, we ain't changing the course. Basketball, early admission. We ain't changing the course. And I think that is like really, really important because it's not that she's not listening. She just thinks she's doing right. She thinks she's doing right by him.
You know what I got? These people is crazy.
What people?
These people. All these teenagers.
We got 2 more episodes. Let's see.